Good morning. Hey, what's up? Happy Hump Day. It's Wednesday. I am way off my routine this morning. Um, I was up late last night. eBay Live had a good show. I did better than I expected. Usually Tuesday nights, weekdays are usually, I wouldn't say rough compared to Saturdays and Sundays and even Fridays. Weekdays are pretty rough, but last night was a good show. And I was up late. I think we went right on 4 hours, 7:30 to 11:30. So it was a busy day with Rosh Hashanah stuff. And then eBay Live last night. I think I got into bed around midnight, was awake because I'd been talking for 4 hours, so I just can't fall asleep, and slept in. And then my wife had to, I've got a call coming up at 10 this morning with eBay. It's a survey call. So I like that. You get a gift card for doing these. So doing that at 10. My wife had to go up north for a showing, and Ernie's doggy daycare is on the way. And I'm like, can you drop Ernie on the way? So then I had to feed him, and I forgot. So I jump in the shower because I'm like used to my routine. I'm like stuck in my routine, whether it's 5 a.m., 6 a.m., or 9 a.m. I've got my routine. I get up, I take Ernie out to go potty. I come downstairs, brush my teeth, shower, come do this show. Well, my routine was a little off this morning. So I took Ernie out to go potty, and so I also had to feed him because usually I bring him back into bed because I'm up significantly earlier than my wife is. And then my wife will take him out when she gets up and feed him. And so I had to feed him this morning, which I don't typically feed him in the morning. So I bring him back inside. He does his poop, he does his pee, runs inside, and I come downstairs, take a shower. I'm in the shower and realize, oh shit, I didn't feed him. And I couldn't remember what time my wife had to leave. So I just like cut my shower short, got a towel, and ran upstairs to feed him. And I'm like, oh, I'm already here. I might as well make my coffee. So cheers. Got my coffee. So now I'm ready to start the day. So it was a busy day. What did I do? Oh, I had to clean because I finished all my shipping, so I didn't have any shipping to do. So I got Madison Card Show stuff, and I think we're all full. And in fact, I still need to get Sunday's Pokemon Show stuff. I've got to get the layout mapped out, finished for that. So that's something I'm going to work on today. But got the office cleaned. I did get did the show stuff. I did get some items listed for my wrestling sale. So this is not a wrestling audience. So at least in the live sphere, maybe on replay, there's some wrestling fans, card fans. So tomorrow night, Thursday night, 7:30 Central, it's going to be a wrestling only card night. I bought a collection of wrestling cards at the show on Sunday. Undertaker autograph, Kane autograph, about 10 Miz autographs, a couple other random Keith Lee, Paul Ellering, some gold prisms numbered at 10 and 50. I've got a Charlotte Flair numbered out of 5. So there's some good stuff. And then I'm going to have a lot of base, a lot of serial numbered in color. I still need to go through. I think that's tonight's agenda is getting those cards because I haven't even gone through 4 of the 6 shoe boxes. I have not even touched. So I don't even know what's in there. I have an idea. The good stuff, I know what the good stuff is. Although there's some decent stuff in those boxes. So hopefully there's some other good stuff. So that's on the agenda for tonight so I can get today's shipping. So we had our lunch yesterday, Rosh Hashanah lunch. It's always a late lunch because they do lunch after services, which I do not attend, nor does my wife. So I was doing it, and I had a banana for breakfast, and all of a sudden it's like, and then we take my, and I'm kind of, when you're like, you haven't eaten, but you haven't realized it, not necessarily realize it, but it hasn't hit you that, oh, I haven't eaten anything today. And then all of a sudden, when you realize you haven't eaten anything, you're like, you go from like not hungry at all to, oh my God, I'm going to die of starvation. And so my wife takes me, my car got finished. So I went to go pick up my car, and then it hit me. And I'm getting like it's not the shakes, but it's like you feel like you have the shakes because you're hungry. I could never fast. I could, but I would be a miserable prick. So we get home, and I'm like, I've got to eat something. I am starving. My wife goes, I am too. Let's just go over now. And so the Rosh Hashanah lunch was right next door. So and my mother-in-law was there helping, and our neighbor. So the food was ready. It's like, you ready to eat? Yes. So got first dibs on the they brought in bagels, Gotham bagels from New York City. Those were good. Got a couple leftovers, so I'm going to have a Gotham bagel right after this show. And a lemon bar. One of the ladies made lemon bars. So it was a nice lunch. It was nice to get out of the house and just socialize for a little bit. And then we went back for dinner for leftovers. And Ernie and Rookie played. And then we went live last night. It was a good live show. And it's kind of what led me to my topic today. Scared money don't make money. And it kind of coincides with a question I had dropped in my inbox a couple days ago. Completely different topics, but it essentially the bottom line is the same. Scared money don't make money. So I want to talk about that. Talk about the eBay Live. Don't have any comments. We are late. It's 9:30. So, and I've got to make this quick anyway, because I've got to get going before 10. I'd like to have a bagel before 10 also. Herman, what's going on? By the way, Herman celebrated a birthday a few days ago. Happy belated birthday to Herman. Peter says happy trash day. It is trash only today. So trash is at the curb. Fortunately, this neighborhood, the old neighborhood, our last neighborhood, I would have missed trash day because I took it out at 9. They were picking trash up at like 7 in the old neighborhood because I remember a few times here on the live, like, oh shit, I hear the dump truck. So, but they come around like late morning here. So I've got plenty. I can sleep in if I so choose, like today I did, and get the trash out on time. Morning, what's going on? Unicorn Cupcake in the house. Dan is here. What's up? Red Light, good morning. Dan says, how you been, Herman? Herman says, most days in the summer, I go all day without eating until that evening. And you probably, because you're so busy, you don't even think about it. Herman says, doing good, Dan. How about yourself? So that's kind of how I am at the card show. This Saturday, I'll probably, I'll eat, I'll have my mushroom coffee. I'll get there about 5, get to the hotel about 5:30. And then usually around like 10 or 11, I'm like, I should probably eat a protein bar. I'll eat a protein bar and that's it. Until, 4 o'clock when I hunker down, when we hunker down at the bar and have a hotel dinner with East Coast Tom and Tim and Bronco and Showtime. And sometimes Max and his dad join us. Dan says, Ben, okay, can't complain. So, yeah, so I'll get on that. Card shows with this weekend. Madison Card Show Saturday, 9 to 3. Madison Marriott South, same hotel, different name. It used to be the Sheraton on John Nolan Drive. It's now the Madison Marriott South. Same rooms, Williamson Ballroom on the first floor, second floor, upstairs, hallway, and they call it the mezzanine and the ballroom. So 140 tables. I'm pretty sure I've got to go through my map. I'm pretty sure everything is sold out now. Pokemon has been sold out. Sports and Pokemon on Saturday, I'm pretty sure is sold out. So that's this Saturday. And then the Pokemon show is Sunday. Same hotel, same hours, free parking, free admission. I was thinking, like, I've gone through most of the inventory that I bought Sunday at the Janesville Card Show. I'm pretty much through everything with the exception of the wrestling because I'm saving that for Thursday night. I've got a bunch of I bought 125 packs, so I'm still going through those. We ran some packs last night, and then all of a sudden it starts to there's excitement at the beginning, and then the more you run, and it's different packs, but then there's like less and less excitement. And then when they start selling for like $3 or $4, it's like, eh. And if it's $3 or $4 to somebody that's bought a bunch of things, it doesn't bother me. But if it's like a one-off, it's like this sells for $3 plus the 99-cent shipping. It's going to cost me $4.75, $5 to ship this. You lose money, but scared money don't make money. So I still have some Jordans because I bought a stack of Jordans. I've still got some Jordans, but same thing. Once I start running more and more Jordans, it kind of dips. Although Sunday night was different. So yeah, I'm down to basically packs. I do have a Reggie White rookie and then that Isaac Tesla rookie still. I think I have a couple. There's a couple holiday cards. So I bought a Brett Favre. I think this was in a 50-cent box. Hobby Holidays from Brett Favre. Hobby Holidays. This is from Scoreboard 1997. So I'm just going to sit on this until Christmas season. I bought a Santa Claus card for $1. That'll do well during Christmas season. That it wouldn't surprise me if the Santa Claus Pro Set card sells for like $40 or $50 around Christmas, like Black Friday weekend. We'll see. You've got to have the right crowd, the right kind of like this past Sunday. If this past Sunday was Christmas season, that Santa Claus card probably would have hit $100. Like that's the craziness that we had on eBay Live Sunday night. So I've still got a bunch of stuff. I've sold a bunch of stuff. I have little stuff. And I thought about after getting shipping done today, it's like maybe I should run to the card shop and just see if there's anything. But I really don't have any shows. Like I'm not going to do any shows today. Tomorrow's wrestling. If I do a pop-up show, it's just going to be junk. It's just going to be like dollar cards, which I may do during the day tomorrow. And then I'll probably, and Friday I won't do it because Friday's prep day for the card show. Saturday, there's not going to be a show. Saturday, I'll be buying inventory. And then Sunday night, I'll have my show. So I'll use Sunday night with, I'll do Sunday night with stuff I picked up from the Madison Card Show. TD Sports Card says, good morning, all you May collectors. Drake May. He had a good game, right? I've got a stack of Drake May somewhere, but they're in a box somewhere. What year? I think it's the 89. I think it's the first year. Those are Rattlers, a bunch of Jordans. I had a Randy Arozarena rookie refractor that didn't sell didn't get a bid. I still have Cameron Briggs. I had a Connor Griffin that didn't sell for $1 or that sold for $1. And I had the Reptilian refractor. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to run that. Got a couple Angel Reese rookies yet. Dak Prescott did not move. I've got some Penix still. Got a couple Jack Caglianone and Paul Skeens. Where'd the Santa go? Oh, it's the 90. It's the second year. Second year Santa Claus. So there we go. So yeah, so that's kind of the plan for the upcoming week. So scared money don't make money, since we're talking about eBay Live. I had a bunch of slabs. Slabs did not do well on Sunday. Now, a Cal Raleigh Bowman rookie card sold for $72. Bowman base rookie, $72. There was a Josh Allen pink Pulsar Prism, not serial numbered, like a third-year card, sold for $83. I mean, crazy numbers. I would run a slab, and it would sell for basically sticker price. And I sold a few slabs, and then I held a bunch back. It's like, well, this is not a slab crowd. So last night, I'm like, I'm gonna run a couple of the slabs, and I'll save a few because it's a Tuesday night. We probably won't have much action. And I kind of got in that mindset that I had post national. It's like, I have all these slabs. Let's just run them. People will get good deals. They'll favorite my show. They'll come back. So I had that mindset. Scared money don't make money. So, and I had a feeling that I was going to, probably break even, take a loss. And I pretty much did. I probably overall on the slabs, I probably broke even. Last night, for example, I know last night there was almost everything last night was selling for like within $1. So there was this sticker price on this was, now I don't even know what I paid. I know what I paid in total, but I don't know what the total sticker price was on some of this. And I did leave the stickers on. I shipped some out already. So I missed out on a few. But there was a Devers. I think this sold for 11. Sticker was 15. This Skeens, I think, sold for 19. Sticker was 20, but I sold another one for like 35. This, I think, sold for about 15. Sticker was 10. This, I think, sold for, actually, this might have sold for around sticker because I thought that was going to sell for well below sticker. The Zion, this sold for like maybe 12, so a couple bucks above. This actually sold for like 25, the Sammy Sosa rookie. Sticker was 20. I wish I would have known what the sticker price was on these. So pretty much, a large majority of them sold for like within a couple bucks of sticker price, one way or the other. I would think that overall it was a break even. Based on sticker price. So I probably did make a profit. I just don't know. I don't know if I got a couple dollars off sticker price. I honestly have no idea. You know what? I just want to add these just to see, because I know what I paid total. And I think I sold a few. What time is it? I still have a little bit of time. So 20 plus 10 plus 20 plus 10 plus 20 plus 15 plus 20 plus 15. This was 20 plus 15 plus 25. This was probably 20. This was 20. 35. That sold for like $10 under. 15. 20. So that was 300 right there. So I paid, and I probably moved, I don't even know because I don't even have them. 5 or 6 slabs on Sunday. And I probably, it was probably a little bit off it, but I bet I paid a couple dollars under sticker overall on those. So that's my thought process, is just move them. Like, I know it's a Tuesday night. I'm probably not going to maximize my return, but I wasn't maximizing my return on Sunday. Maybe this is just the market, whether I go on Sunday night when buyers are going crazy or if it's a Tuesday night. And I've done this, I did this before, and it comes out in the end. And, I might've made a few bucks, but I think I made some collectors happy because they were able to get slabs at, below market, and hopefully they come back. And sometimes waiting is, maybe I wait a week and I'm still sitting on these slabs. Like, well, let's run them. And they sell for the same or less or more. You never know. Can go both ways. So, but at the end of the day, it's like, I need the inventory. Like, let's just move it. I'm not going to get worried if a $20 slab sells for 15. I'm not going to lose my mind. I'm not going to get upset over it. It is what it is, because I sold a Cal Raleigh for $72 that I paid 75 cents for. It's I'm going to say it's not going to all equal out in the end, but I will make my profit, and I'll make back what I need. So this kind of goes hand in hand with a question I received, and I think it was based on the topic the other day about what's happening at card shows. Wow, Tom Hanks is signing cards. Interesting. It was about the macroeconomics of the U.S. So does that concern me with promoting the Madison Card Show? Even with demand rising, it could be swept away quickly. And so my answer was, does it concern me? Not at all. Does it concern me? I mean, not at all is probably not totally correct. Does it? There's always a concern in the back of my mind, but I don't worry about it. Like, I'm just going to live for today. So this is my answer. Not at all. Everything is cyclical. This boom won't last, whether it's economy related or industry related. I just focus on today, which for the most part I do. Now, I'm a big believer in a SWOT analysis when you're running a business: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. There's always a threat. I think I still have my SWOT analysis from 5 years ago or 4 years ago, whenever the hell I started this. I have it in an app. No, that's not it. Is this it? What's this? Oh, it's an app for an estate sale. Ooh, vintage sports cards. Ends on the 29th. Interesting. Where are we at? Maybe I deleted the app. It's like, it's been 5 years. I don't need this anymore. I know what my strengths are. I know what my weaknesses are. I know what my threats are. Oh, there it is. Unable to install personal SWOT questions. The app is no longer available. Oh, well. All right. I guess we're deleting it. All right. So, but, there's so many threats, especially in this. If you're selling baseball cards full time, there are so many threats that are outside of our control. It's crazy. And if you're a worrywart and you're going to worry about those, then try something else, because there's just too many threats out there. And I think that goes with any business. There's so many threats outside of our control. We control what we can control. And that's what I do. My ultimate goal for the Madison Card Show back in April of 2021 was to get to 40 tables. Insane with what it's become. And there was a point in time, and this is during the boom. This is like during the crazy. This is April 2021 when the shit's just wild. People are getting in fights at Target. You gotta get in line at Target to get a blaster box of Chronicles. And then the show grew and grew and grew. And I think by December, was it December of 2021? I think I struggled to, no, I think it was December 2022. I didn't sell out. I eventually sold out all the tables 6 months in, or whatever it was. And then all of a sudden it started, there was a couple months where it's like, oh, there's just not much demand. And I'm like, well, here it is. And I'm like, for 2023, I'm probably going to have to scale back and do one room. I'm probably going to have to scale back and just close the bottom room, the first floor ballroom, and just do the upstairs. And then what happened? And then it exploded. And then now we're selling out across the street, and just insane. So now, is this going to last? I mean, no, I don't think it will. I think there's going to be a time where I'm going to not be able to fill the tables at the Alliant Energy Center, and we go back. But I thought that about closing off the first floor ballroom, and it just continued to grow. So I'm just going to ride the wave. And I know that there's a potential that could all go away, and there's no more show at the Alliant because I can't fill tables. I also know that it could continue growing, and we rent out the big hall, and it Maybe it goes to a quarterly show or an every other month show, and it's just a big multi-day show. I'm not going to say, yes, this is going to happen. No, that'll never happen. I'm just going to ride the wave and take it, quarter by quarter, essentially. So I don't think this boom is going to last, but I said that back in 2021. I said it in 2022 and 2023, and here we are today, and I think it's bigger and better than ever. It's different than the boom 4 years ago during COVID. It's healthier, in my opinion. But we just ride the wave, and we just have to be cognizant that the rug could be pulled at any time. eBay Live. Am I going to continue getting $72 for base rookie cards of Cal Raleigh? Fuck no. But I'm going to enjoy it while I do. And who knows? It could be somebody else that comes along. But who knows? There may be a time where, eBay Live is oversaturated. It's not going to be anytime soon, but that's the importance of getting early on the market and acquiring these clients, these buyers from eBay, on eBay, and just ride the wave. So that's what I'm going to do. Speaking of eBay, I got to get going because I have this survey. Unicorn Cupcake says, I like what you're saying, just not in that shirt. I love this shirt because it's like a jacket. It's like a jacket. I can take it off and put it on. It's a nice fall gear. So there was one other thing I wanted to touch on. Unicorn says, from what I've seen, you have met all the goals you have set. 1 million Cubs cards, show with over 40 tables, plus 40% year over year. However, you suck so bad at sports predictions. I can't disagree with you on that. I do suck at sports predictions. I sure do. Early on the market. I'm going to see. I don't know. I'm going to go in. I want to get the new iPhone. I've never been an early adopter for anything technology. I am not a tech person. But I think it's about time for a new phone. It's like, oh, the new iPhone's coming out. I'm just going to splurge. I'm going to treat myself to a new iPhone. I think they just came out last week. I watched the highlights of like the unveiling they did a couple weeks ago. But I think they hit stores last Friday. I'm sure like the day of release, you had to be on a wait list. Maybe that's still the case. I don't know. I'm going to jump over there. It's just a mile or two away. And just see if they have any available. And my thought process is there's probably a wait list. I'll probably have to be put on a wait list, and because it's been less than a week since they came out. Red Light says, fuck iPhone. I love iPhone. And I hate MacBooks and Apple computers. I hate Apple computers, but I love the iPhone. And I was a Droid. I was a Droid user for, is that what they are? Androids? My first phone was a Droid my first smartphone was in 2011. Those first couple bus rides with the football team, without a smartphone was like, God, what am I going to do? Read a book? So I got a smartphone early on in my traveling. And then I switched to iPhone in when did I move here? 2014, summer 2014. So I guess I only had a Droid for 3 years. And the reason why I switched to iPhone was because of the Rookies app, because I wanted to make my own custom cards. And it's still 10 years later coming soon to Android. They still don't have an app for Android, and it's been over 10 years. I think it's been almost 15 years of that app. So there you go. Let's see. Max says Apple is the only way for tech. Red Light disagrees. Travis says Cosmic Orange iPhone 17 Pro Max. So I am going to get the Pro Max. I want the blue. I'm not going to get the orange. Orange is a little too too bright for me. I'll go blue. Max says, sorry, you're just wrong. Surprised an Android holds up in your iron coffin every day. So I was in, so when I got the Droid back in, and I don't even know if so I've had US Cellular for like 20 years. I don't even know if US Cellular carried the iPhone back in 2011. I think they were Android exclusive back then. And I was a US Cellular user, and it's like, I'm not going to switch to Verizon because I had Verizon. That was my first cell phone. I had it for, I don't know, 5 years, whatever it was. And I was in one of my marketing classes, and professor says, how many in here have an Android? And I'm like, and it was a class of like 40 people. And I was one of 2 Android users in the entire room. 38 iPhone users, 2 Android. I'm like, man. And Max gives us old people shit. It's true. I don't know. The other Android user was probably a typical, a traditional college student. I was the non-traditional 30-year-old. Yeah, 38 out of 40 iPhone users, 2 Androids. Red lights and Android all day long. Get what you like. Max says, give me the rose gold or carbon fiber if those are options. Red light says, my wife is traded. She has an Apple. She's a trader. Peter says, iPhone sucks. I love the iPhone. The OS on Androids are impossible. Plus, my phone talks to my iPad and iMac. And I have more money in Apple than Google. There you go. All right, so it's 9:55. I've got to get going. Thanks for joining. Hit the like button, subscribe. My next eBay Live will be Thursday night, tomorrow night, wrestling only, tomorrow night, 7:30 Central. Some really good wrestling stuff, some autographs, relics, serial numbers, color, really low serial numbered stuff. So that's tomorrow night, 7:30 Central. Have a wonderful day. We'll do this again tomorrow. See you then.